mics are on.
Wake up, Wilmington. I know everybody just loves to hear that every morning. I'm trying to wake them up. Remember, folks, that we are making the switch. We're going through the change. Yeah. We're going to go over to YouTube. All right. And the reason being, just we like Facebook, but Facebook's just doing some weird crap. It's like when we're watching it, like yesterday, I don't know if they were trying to give me a complex or what, but my wife was watching 20 times. You know,
yeah.
Rachel Hargrave's watching. Rachel Hargrave's watching.
She's a big fan.
Yeah, well, she usually shouldn't watch, so I was happy that she was watching. Plus, she got a little mad about something. I'll tell you that off the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
that's hard to believe.
No, but it was funny because it's the same complaint we've had before. Yeah, nothing about us.
I thought you were going to have your hair done. Rachel had her hair.
Well, you know, my wife takes this shot every month. It's for alcoholics, so she don't have to, you know, try to keep her away from drinking. It knocks her down for a couple days. So yes, tomorrow.
I think that is supposed to be a deal.
Yeah, tomorrow we should have different hair color. And maybe even something else. We'll see.
Oh, God.
Good morning, guys. Good morning to you, Debbie Boy. Hey, Jake Lindsay. How you doing? You guys are wrong. If you don't mind, hit that little arrow beside the comment button to help us out a little bit. But, yeah, we are switching to YouTube. If you haven't went to the YouTube channel yet, you can go there, like Wake Up Wilmington, and subscribe. Because if you subscribe, we'll be able to see your comments on there. We're going to try to run this for the month of March, both platforms. Then we're going to make the switch all to YouTube. So,
should I go over and see what that looks like? Because I've subscribed to it already.
If you want to, go ahead. But I will say this:
he was calling me a goat head.
If you have any problems, let us know. Rick can walk you through it. I maybe can walk you through it. It's not that hard. Just go to the YouTube thing.
The biggest difference is if you go to YouTube, and my mic is live.
Yeah.
If you go to YouTube, you're not going to see a lot of comments because there's no one subscribed to it other than a handful of people.
Yeah.
And so, unlike Facebook, we've got all kinds of people subscribed through Facebook, and you see their comments. You won't. So until we start building that changeover, it's going to be light as far as the comments.
Yeah. Rachel Hargrave is watching. Just once so far. I just got done saying.
You're watching 3 times, Charlie.
I'm watching 3 times on your feed. That's crazy. All right, well, it's 45 degrees already. Woohoo! We'll take it. 45 degrees, and it's supposed to get up to 49.
Yesterday, my car
61, wasn't it?
70.
70, really?
70. I was out and about, it was 70.
I was in the 60s yesterday. I saw it. And yesterday I didn't work on my stupid tree. I thought about working on it today a little bit. I tell you what, I'm having a problem with my Sawzall. Maybe you guys can help me with my Sawzall.
You got to plug it in.
Well, I do plug it in. I even plug it into my generator out there.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm fancy. But anyhow, I'm sawing through things most of the time, no problem. But then 4 or 5 times, like within 20 minutes, my saw blade gets stuck in the wood. Is that normal?
Yeah, pretty much.
So was I doing something wrong?
Is that a trick question?
Probably not. It's probably tension where you're trying to cut it off and it's dropping or something and closing that.
That's probably, so it's nothing I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yep.
Well, the pain in the butt is I do try to take safety and concerns. So I unplug the Sawzall, you know, the extension cord. Then I put it back in. Then I'll saw for another minute or 2. Son of a gun, it does it again.
I told you what you need to get.
I've got I got an electric chainsaw. I'm gonna be honest with you. Chainsaws scare me.
Well, they have those little mini ones that are pretty good.
They're dangerous.
They will go
Yeah,
right
you
through
said that, didn't you?
The pole saw is a good one too. Man.
Well, and I've got a pole, but I don't have the saw.
Yeah.
You can take that however you want. I've got to get my pole out because from the ice storm 2 times ago.
You gotta pull on the rope,
Got the
Charlie.
pole.
Yes, well, I do pull, but
so.
I got these big limbs that are just laying up in my tree
Oh, that's
that
dangerous.
I need to get. Yeah, and I got to get them down.
Somebody's
But
gonna get hit.
yeah, it's not good. Jake had hail.
You'll see Roger Barber laying out on your front lawn.
No, they're not near his house, thank God, or I'd be hearing about that daily. Oh, geez. Okay, that's another story for another day. All right. Let me give you some news, and don't let me forget, Rick, to tell you I've got to get out of this for a minute because I need to go. Dana Dunn sent me a pretty neat text, and I forgot to say it yesterday, so don't let me forget the Dana Dunn text.
Okay.
But I'll do it at the end of the
But
news.
that's not the thing with Rachel, that's separate.
Oh no, I'll tell you
another
that.
story. That's
I'll
the
tell
rest
you.
of the
I'll tell
story.
you that off the air.
All right, okay.
All right, I'll tell everybody that off here. All right, so here we go. This is exciting, Uncle Punky. I think you'll like this, and let me know if you want to join me and go to this. Monday night at Wilmington College at Boyd Auditorium, free concert, 7 o'clock, the Dayton Jazz Orchestra. The Dayton Jazz Orchestra, folks. You heard it here. I haven't seen it advertised too many places. But 7 o'clock. Yes, JD, that's in part of my news as well. 7 o'clock, Monday night, free concert. I'm not sure who plays drums for him. I don't know if it's Kim Kelly or not. Kim's he's got his own band up in Dayton. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. And next on my agenda, Gene Hackman is dead, plus his wife, who's a concert violinist. She was 63, he was 95, and their dog died. So a lot of people are thinking...
Well, they were all found dead.
They're all found dead. Well, a lot of people are thinking carbon monoxide, maybe?
Possible.
That's what a lot of people are thinking. Or... if anybody knows any more, please tell us. I love Gene Hackman. I thought he was a great actor. But I'm thinking probably carbon monoxide. I'm not sure. But then I got to thinking, okay, Rick, help me out. You know the geography out there. Santa Fe, is that north or south New Mexico?
Santa Fe is in New Mexico.
No, I mean, is it north or is it
North.
south?
It's north.
So, okay, well, they could have gas in.
It's up I-25. It's a beautiful little town.
Well, the reason I ask, because a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of times, like northern New Mexico, they'll get the same type of weather we get here. Me and Chuck McMillan, you remember Chuck McMillan? We were driving from Sabina, we were going clear out to Denver, then we went down to Phoenix one day, and we went from Denver to Phoenix in one day. That was a hell of a trip. But anyhow, we're driving through New Mexico at one point, and I'm always thinking, I'm young, New Mexico, heck, that's a warm area, no problem.
No.
Well, I didn't know. And halfway
I
through,
mean, Albuquerque is warmer, but Albuquerque is the southern part of New Mexico.
I'm not sure where
And
we
Santa
were.
Fe's like, it's not really north, but it's mid New Mexico.
We were going to Alamogordo. But anyhow, I wake Chuck up. Chuck's sleeping and I'm driving. He said, we're going to be on this road for a while, so just drive.
You're watching 5 times now, Charlie.
Well, my wife is up to 4 watching.
Oh no, you're watching 6 times. 7 times.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. That's why we're going to YouTube, folks.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
I couldn't even find it on YouTube somewhere.
I'm driving, and all of a sudden it starts snowing. I can drive in snow for a little while, no problem, but it wasn't my car. So I woke Chuck up. I said, hey, Chuck, you might want to check this out here. I said, we got like a little mini blizzard going here. You might want to start driving. Oh, just keep going. He thought I was full of crap. So I drove a little further, then I woke him up again. Will you stop bothering me? Okay. So I kept going. Finally, he decided to get up. What the hell's going on out here, I said, Chuck, I've tried to tell you the last hour and a half, we got a blizzard going on. Yeah, you better let me drive. I'm like, oh, geez.
I'll tell you something people don't realize is, one thing is people don't, gas water heater,
I gives out carbon monoxide.
the exhaust, and a lot of times, nobody thinks about it. and something will get in that exhaust and
Especially if it has to be a gas water heater.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I've got all electric in my house, so I don't have to worry about it. Unless I'd start the car in my garage.
I got a gas furnace.
Michelle's up finally.
About time, Michelle. Where have you been? No, I'm just kidding. NVIDIA AI. Listen to this. Everybody was worried about it because China has that cheap AI now. NVIDIA AI is up 78% in this last quarter, and that's the first quarter of this year. Their stock and everything gained $39.3 billion. So don't worry about NVIDIA, folks, or AI in the United States. It's doing just fine. Zelensky is coming to town tomorrow. Going to sign a mineral deal with Trump, supposedly. Measles in Texas has its first confirmed death. A young
Jake on YouTube.
a middle school kid, and there are 124 confirmed cases now in Texas for measles.
I wonder where they came from. Maybe across the border?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Not wanting to speculate or anything.
No, of course not.
This is interesting. Reverse discrimination lawsuits went to the Supreme Court, and it looks like they're going to start allowing more of them. It's on. There's a lady. Her name was Marlene Ames, and she was highly qualified for a job she applied for, not once but twice, and didn't get the job because the person who got the job was gay. Each time, so she filed suit, and Supreme Court looks like they're going to rule yes, you can sue for reverse discrimination.
Sure.
What's the statute of limitation on that?
I don't know.
It probably varies by state.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Because I don't think it's
Do you have a case?
it's not a federal crime.
Really? Interesting. Well, it's starting to, now would be the time. I mean, if you're going to
Oh,
look
it's
into
from a
it.
long time ago.
I don't know what it is.
This goes back to the old days of affirmative action.
Well, and you know what? That's one of those things. Even if you didn't do it, well, you could. I bet you could still. You can sue for anything.
So what does she mean by parents who do not vaccinate their children? What is that? in
Oh,
reference to?
the measles. Yeah,
Well, and
that could be
that's
too.
possibly it too.
Yeah.
But I was Kennedy was suggesting that there's very few vaccines out there that ever went through any kind of rigorous testing before they were released to the public. So it's not just the COVID vaccines that have caused the problems, but he's saying that we need to revisit all vaccinations and maybe put them through additional trials to make sure that they're not causing autism in children and things like that.
Right. All Kennedy wants and all anybody wants is what's best. Best practices. And there's nothing wrong with testing stuff like that, especially after COVID, because I can't tell you how many people I've read, well, I took the shot because my job made me take the shot. I took the shot just because I was around kids. I felt like I didn't want some kid getting COVID, and at that time thinking he might freaking die or she might freaking die because I gave him COVID. I didn't want to live with that. So, not that could even been maybe traced, but it's a possibility. All right, well, I tell you what, we'll take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to do the Dana Dunn email, and I still got a little more news, but I'm about done with it.
Michelle agrees with Kennedy. All right, let's take a break here. We'll go back to
Roller Haven is located at 1640
No.
U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
A young couple creatively challenged turned away from a popular rock band's long-awaited concert.
And all because they couldn't imagine dragons.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Heart-wrenching stories just like these,
As well as others like my bunny being stuck in a tree.
are just a sample of the made-up news you can count on from us on The Murphy Report. Every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Amanda, did I ever tell you I was in a band?
Oh, no. Steve, what was the name of the band?
Well, it was actually a tribute band, and we were a tribute band to a tribute band, which happened to be a tribute band to a band named Tribute.
Well, that sounds like it's ripe for confusion.
Oh, after 7 months on the road and no showers, we were ripe all right. Almost as ripe as your feet.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
All right, here we go. This is from Dana Dunn. This isn't from me, but he sent it to me, and I forgot to put it on there yesterday. This is a pretty cool deal here. If you got a business and you want to do a little advertising, obviously you can advertise here a little more reasonable than what I'm going to tell you, but it might be something you're interested in. Dana Dunn sends me this. The City of Wilmington Parks and Recreation Department is offering a fantastic opportunity for local businesses and organizations to gain exposure and support local community programs at J.W. Denver Williams Jr. Memorial Park. With thousands of visitors each year, your banner will be prominently displayed on the ball field fences during the outdoor season, May through October. These color banners will feature your company, organization, or family name and logo, giving your company valuable community exposure while supporting park programming. Banner options. Banners are available in two sizes. $325 for 4x6 banners, that's for the large fields, and $225 for 3x6 banners for the small fields. The cost includes print-ready graphics. Graphic preparation is available upon request for $35 an hour. Please note that the City of Wilmington Park Board Trustees reserves the right to reject banner graphics. So don't be putting anything that's not tasteful. And, they do have to be child-friendly, obviously, For additional information, please contact the park staff at 937-374-9455. Please make checks payable to City of Wilmington Parks and Rec, 69 North South Street, Wilmington, Ohio. Kenny Up the Grove is the Parks and Recreations Director, and you can get in touch with him at 937-374-9455. So if you're a business out there and that's something that wets your whistle that you'd like to try, give them a shout out and check them out. And I'll probably say that a couple of different days here in the upcoming week, but good way to advertise if you want. So,
Yep.
all right. Let's see. I took it because of my job and I wanted to travel. Yeah, see, that's, a lot of people. And a lot of people are now going, dang, did I do the right thing? Because you hear the horror stories too of, taking the shot. So, I don't know. All right. Israel and Hamas have finished the first part of their deal. They sent 4 dead Israelis back to Israel, and then they exchanged them for a ton of alive Palestinians. Yeah, I know. I shake my head too at it. All right. Let's get you guys a little bit warmed up here today. I found something else on my news thing. And with this smart group that I have in here, this will only take you 2 or 3 minutes, if that. What is the largest in the world? All right. So I'm going to give you the topic, and you tell me what's largest in the world. River. What's the largest river in the world?
Amazon.
Amazon. See how quick that was? Golf.
What?
Golf.
GULF?
GULF, yes.
Oh. Well, say what?
No, golf.
Everything golf standard size, isn't it?
Gulf of America.
Gulf of America now, yeah. They had it listed as the Gulf of Mexico. I put it down as the Gulf of America. What's the biggest island?
Hawaii.
Nope.
Oh,
Greenland.
Greenland. Rick says, take that.
There you go.
What's the biggest continent? See, it's easy.
Asia?
Asia, yeah. Biggest country?
Brazil.
China.
Nope. This is, I think, just land-wise.
United States?
No, we're a lot smaller.
Australia.
Nope. They're big in the news right now.
The biggest country,
Yeah.
like Ukraine.
Well, it's close.
Russia.
They keep getting bigger. Russia, yeah.
Oh.
Russia. All right. The biggest democracy.
That's debatable.
Because I was going to say that would be very difficult to confirm.
Biggest democracy.
Well, Trump's going to continue to work with Ukraine.
Yes. Because we're going to get their minerals.
Yeah, as long as we're getting these rare earths that we want.
Biggest democracy. Anthony had Russia right on there. And he had the Gulf of America and the Amazon.
The biggest democracy.
This is a European country, isn't it?
Nope.
Huh?
Well, I mean, we're as close as it gets. I don't know of any other place where.
It's not the USA.
Well, it can't be something like some Scandinavian country.
No.
That's what I was thinking. But it's not?
No, not the USA.
Damn.
It's near China, kind of.
Hong Kong?
Whose opinion?
This is the source I
how
got
do
it
they
from.
evaluate
They've
that?
been right on everything else, probably by the amount of people.
Hong Kong, Taiwan.
The amount of people, I bet that's what it is.
You mean like India?
India, there you go, India.
Don't see
yeah.
that, y'all.
And I probably should have said that.
I don't
Sorry.
know how free they are in India compared to here.
That's
Kevin Martin says Norway. See,
Yeah.
I would say, like Kevin, I would say that they would probably try to say some Scandinavian country,
Yeah.
they're freer, and probably they're correct, because we're not the freest country in the world.
according to my source, it was India, and I don't remember what the source was. But they were right on everything else. I got one more. Biggest ocean,
Pacific.
Pacific. Yeah, there you go.
Be specific. No, Pacific.
Pacific. There you go. There you go. All right. I think that takes us out of the news now.
Now, does that constitute a game, Charlie?
No, that's just a fun little warm up. That's a
We're,
warm up.
we're, Charlie's.
I like these games,
We're
but
gonna
that's
put
a
Charlie
warm
into
up.
a game show network position here because
Hey.
he likes games so much. We're
I
just gonna let
do.
him do a whole show.
We need to figure one out that we could do. That would be like once a week. That'd be fun. But we have to have prizes. I don't think the prize would be a date with Jerry or a date with Rick. Or, no, you know what? It could be a free magic show by Jake.
Oh, Lord.
I will tell him. I will call.
What's that?
Tony Thomas has got some news for me.
Tony comes up with a lot of interesting news.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, and I feel remiss in this, and maybe Rick knows more about it. All I know is back in the day when we had the newspaper every day, this was covered. There's a murder trial going on right now in
Right here
Clinton
in Clinton
County.
County.
Right now.
Yeah.
I guess a guy was found buried out in this guy's yard back in August. And
Yeah, but they didn't confirm that was murder or anything like that. They just said he
was buried.
He just passed away in the dirt.
well, but the guy that was on trial, I think he's on trial for murder now, was held for some other reason. Tampering with a corpse maybe. So, and I don't know, I apologize. I don't know any of the specifics at all.
I didn't even know it.
Yeah, you didn't even know what was going on. A date with Jake, Kevin Martin says. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this is the bit. Yeah. Jake, you're acting a little bit needy and desperate. You got to back off that. Women don't like that.
No. So, do you guys know anything about this murder thing? I don't either. I don't know.
Was this? I mean, it was an older one that came back to.
Well, this is past summer, August.
Okay.
And we see here's the interesting thing. See now, we have a new prosecutor and a new judge. So everybody's kind of curious how well this is going to go. So I don't know. Well, I will try to find out some more information on it. I just don't, and I'm going to apologize straight up. Not that we're necessarily the news source for all this kind of stuff, but it is something we probably should at least let people know. It's like Sabina yesterday. You guys asked me before we come on the air. Only thing I know, 6 o'clock in the morning, the alarm dropped. The girl works near there, lives near there, went out to check it out.
Oh, was it the girl that worked there that first appeared?
And she's got shot at.
She's
Yeah.
the one that got
Yeah.
they tried to shoot at her through the door when she was trying to open it?
Well, I'm not real clear on that because the way I understood it, she got the alarm drop and drove out there is the way I understood it. And they saw her and they shot at her and she got the description of the
This
car.
was all over a couple dozen eggs.
This is all over a couple dozen eggs, maybe some orange juice too.
Some orange juice,
maybe,
too.
yeah, maybe.
A breakfast meal.
No, it was more. Uncle Punky thinks we're serious on
The
that.
only way to start today.
Jake says girls like desperate. No, Jake, they do not.
No, they don't. They like, actually, and I hate to say this, but I think you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Girls like those bad boys. They want to change them. Oh, I can change. My daughter's that way. I can change him. And I'm like, shut up. No, you
Tanya
can't.
Kimball says the victim went missing August of 2023. Was
2023, okay.
found in January of 2024.
I knew it was August. I was thinking it was last August, Tanya. Thanks for the update. Appreciate that. What's the guy's name that's being tried?
The victim is
Chad Pauley,
Paul.
yeah.
That's the victim.
Yeah. What's the guy's name that's being tried? Tanya, you're a fountain of information. We appreciate it. Let us know if you remember that guy's name. I saw it and I should have took notes on it and I kind of debated because, Corey Brock, yeah, he's the one on trial. And if you want to see a picture of him, you can go to Clinton County Active Inmates and you'll see a picture of him. He's not very old. He's in his 30s, I think. You know what? That reminds me. I have one more little piece of news that I skipped over. Two. How many people do you think are watching podcasts now in the United States?
Millions.
More.
Billions?
1 billion people,
Wow.
they say.
There's only 140 million people in the country, give or take a few illegals.
Well, 1 billion people watch podcasts. Now, that comes from
Probably worldwide.
Yeah, maybe that's worldwide.
Yeah.
Well, it could be 1 billion times.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
obviously,
You might watch more than one.
Yeah, we're up over 500,000
Yeah.
views on our podcast.
Michelle Trachtenberg. You guys know who that is? She's an actress.
She was a beautiful young lady that played with
Oh,
Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but she wasn't Buffy, right?
No, she was her little sister.
Okay, Buffy. She died. 39 years old. I don't know how or why, but
Well,
just
they
said.
say it had something to do with liver failure.
Oh, really?
kidney
She had a
failure
liver
or something
transplant.
else.
Oh, liver
She
transplant.
had a transplant, and it apparently did not take or didn't go well, or
Got you. All right, I didn't know that. Well, it's time to take a break, so we'll be right back here in a minute or so. Uncle Punky, do you have some this day in history?
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
Mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name in made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Oh, let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Ah, close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
We're back.
We are back, and the temperature's still 45 degrees, holding strong. So it's get 49, tomorrow 48, Saturday 38, Sunday 34. That's going in the wrong direction. We need to go in the other way.
Well, we're supposed to get a little bit of a cold snap, and then
Yeah.
I think that we'll get back into the warmer temperatures. But
Big
anyway,
Dick's watching, Big Dick Stifler. How you doing, Dick?
better than when we were in the single digits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I tell you what, that is bone chilling cold. That's the days that makes you go, why am I still living in Ohio, you know? But I like Ohio, but I like the Ohio winters the last couple of years as opposed to this year. Jerry, looks like you got a whole list of things for this day in history. Take it away.
I only do the ones that it's highlighted.
Well, it's still quite a list.
Yeah.
You can do more if you want.
No.
Okay. Fine. Hey.
Oh,
Let's see if Jerry can make it through without hacking.
yeah. February 27th. This day in history. In 1827, New Orleans held its first Mardi Gras celebration.
Oh, that's today?
No,
That's next week.
that's today. But
Next week's Mardi Gras.
next week's Mardi Gras,
Tuesday.
but the first celebration was held, and which shocked me, I didn't realize they celebrated it back that far, 1827.
Wow.
Yeah. In 1883, Oscar Hammerstein patented the first cigar rolling machine.
Oh.
In 1896, the Charlotte Observer published a picture of an X-ray photograph made by Dr. H.L. Smith. The photograph showed a perfect picture of all the bones of a hand and a bullet that Smith had placed between the third and fourth fingers of his palm.
Oh.
First time anybody shown a photograph of it. 1922, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the 19th Amendment that granted women the right to vote.
That was a mistake.
Oh.
Oh, that comes from the evil emperor, so don't be throwing any shade this way.
Yeah.
It all was downhill from there.
In 1951, that was a good year.
That year you were born?
Yeah, it was a good year.
You were
1951.
born in 51?
Huh?
Dang.
Yeah.
You're 2 years older than me, right?
Yep. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was ratified.
Jerry was born.
Yeah, limiting the U.S. presidents to 2 terms.
They should do that with the rest of Congress, too.
Exactly.
Yep, I agree.
And in 1997, Rick, in Ireland, divorce became legal.
Oh, wow. Imagine that.
So before then, what'd you do?
Well,
Kill
they were
him?
Catholic.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of the Irish were Catholic, so
Yeah.
Catholics, you can't divorce.
So what'd you do before that? Did you kill him or what?
You just had to live with them, I guess.
What else you got there? Let me see.
It's just.
Let me see. Anything else good here? That's interesting. 1939.
What was 1939?
U.S. Supreme Court outlawed sit-down strikes.
Oh, yeah.
You have to stand up?
I guess.
Ah. Okay.
People magazine, 74. It started on this date. I'm
Here's
just
an
looking.
interesting
I like history,
In
so I kind of like.
1963, Mickey Mantle of the New York Yankees signs a baseball contract worth $100,000.
Okay, this one I'm a little concerned about. Dr. William G. Bonwell in 1867 invented the dental mallet.
Yeah.
The dental mouth?
Mallet.
Oh, the mouth.
Hit.
Oh, well, that's to help him chisel out your teeth.
You've seen those, haven't you?
No.
It's a little. It looks like a rock hammer.
Yeah,
rock hammer.
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah. A little. It's all stainless.
In
And,
1996, the first appearance of Pokemon in the role-playing video game Pocket Monsters Red and Green for Game Boy in Japan.
Kevin, Kevin, you can do this every day because we love having Jerry's on here too. But anything else you want to add, you're more than welcome to do that. We'd like to.
This is Jake. Why you don't have girlfriends? This is why women are turned off by you.
Yep.
There's 3 rings to a marriage:
Yep.
the wedding ring, the engagement ring, and the suffering.
Jake,
That's precisely your problem.
I want you to listen to this piece of advice. I want you to listen to this piece of advice I give you. The more you try to get attention and stuff, the more you're doing this. You're pushing people away. Just be yourself, and people will accept you. But when you do this, I tell you what, I am very cautious about this because I don't like being overbearing with anybody. And that's why you'll hear me say a lot of times, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to bother you," And most people, "Oh, no, that's no bother." But time is a valued thing, and you got to be cognizant of people's time.
Safe travel, Sean Poole. He's heading down to Nashville in a couple hours.
Well, Sean Poole, where you going to be at?
Nashville.
He's going to Nashville. Oh.
That's in
We're at
Tennessee, Charlie.
Nashville.
That's in Tennessee.
I know.
It's south of Ohio.
I'm going to.
That's why he said he's heading down.
I'm going to tomorrow.
You're going where? To Nashville?
Tomorrow after the show.
Oh, really?
Yes. Just getting away. It's my wife's birthday coming up. So, yeah, we're getting away. But they have a big Comic Con down there. So it'll be fun.
You dressing up?
Yes.
What's your outfit?
Well, you've seen it before. It's nothing bad.
Yeah.
It's and I'm going to wear the
Blues Brothers?
the prison version.
Oh, the prison version.
Yeah, the prison version. Jake Blues or Elwood Blues outfit. Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Complete with Shank.
Plus, I don't know if you remember Billy Martinez.
Yes.
He's
The detail, the painter.
the artist. Yeah, he's going to be
very
there.
Talented, very talented.
So I'll have to buy me a Billy Martinez piece of art over the weekend.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Just trying to help Jake. Take my advice or don't take my advice. All right, let's see here. So we got this day in history. Let me go ahead and give birthdays local.
If you're going to play the game, you may want to wait till Steve's
No,
here.
I don't want to play. I'm just going to give local birthdays real quick.
Okay.
All right, local birthdays, because I'm always afraid I'm going to forget something. Tanya Hunter, who is the manager out there at the Hampton Inn, great lady. Kelly Stuckey, Daryl Shaw, the beautiful Whitney Marie Manning, David Smith. He was my first trumpet player down at Huntington. Kid was an 8th grader and just play the lights out of that thing. Marilyn Cooper, Shannon Early Holbert. Do you guys have any birthdays today that you can check out real quick?
Mine's not till June.
Not talking about your own. Talking about your Facebook birthdays.
Coming out on the radio, he says.
Luann Leeming. Luann Leeming.
Is it Leeming or Lemming?
That's Leaming.
I don't know.
And what's weird, I think her maiden name was close to the same thing. I think that's her married name. Because I had her in school.
When's the second?
So it was I before
When's
E,
the second?
except
That's
after
Sunday or
C.
Monday?
The second is, today's the 27th, tomorrow's 28th, so it's Sunday.
Oh,
Why?
because one of my daughters has got a birthday.
Well, what would tell her? Let's go ahead.
Jerica's got a
Steve says
birthday.
he's in at 9:10.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not going to answer him because that took us off the air that one.
Yeah, I know. Jerica, what's her last name now?
Huh? Miller?
Her married name.
Yeah, Jerica Miller. All right. So, Sean, you say you got a single coming out on the radio. What's the name of it so we can tell people to listen? So, yeah, let us know. Sean, where are you going to be at in Nashville this weekend? Send me a message or have Angel send me a message. All right? Where you're going to be at. Who knows? You might get haunted.
If you keep posting stuff like you're posting, I'm going to have to charge you for consulting as a psychiatrist or something.
Well, we had that girl on yesterday who is a psychiatrist,
Yeah, I
and he was supposed to get in touch with her. Hopefully he's going to go do a free show for her.
Jake's racking up the points for women not wanting to date.
I know. Okay, so those are the birthdays for today. I got my word of the day. Let's get it out of the way so I don't
What's the word,
forget
Charlie?
it. Umami.
What?
Umami.
Umami.
UMAMI. It means like savory and taste. It's the 5th basic taste. What are the other 4 tastes, guys?
Bitter.
Bitter,
Sweet.
sweet, salty, and sour. Very good. So umami.
This is scary that we all knew those things.
Yeah, the steak. That steak.
Some of us might like to eat.
That steak is very has a very umami taste.
Theirs is single.
She's talking with her eyes. Does that guy go back to the saying, actions speak louder than words? I bet it does. I bet it has that underlying theme of actions speak louder than words. Well, have fun down there in Nashville this weekend there, Mr. Poe. So, we got that stuff done. We're going to probably try to play a game, I guess, maybe around 9:15 today. We've got Steve supposedly coming in 9:10. So we'll see how that goes. Then when Steve's done, I think he likes playing the games.
I do. That's why I said.
Yeah, so we'll wait. We'll wait for Steve to play the games, and let's see. Let's put a little test on him. I doubt he's watching, but let's see if he mentions my crotch again. Every time he comes on, he always mentions my crotch for some reason. He has. If you go back, it's so there's the little test right there. So if he starts doing that,
kind of like you always mentioning butt.
Yeah, but I haven't done that. You notice you guys have kind of healed me a little bit from that. So
These guys with their obsession.
let's see if he does it today. All right. Okay. So Uncle Punky.
Yes.
What is happening in Uncle Punky's world right now?
Spring.
Have you fished any this last week?
Have you weighed or measured anything lately?
Oh yeah. I just started doing gas pumps a little bit.
Gas pumps, really?
Yeah.
So gas going down, isn't it?
No.
Well, depends where you're at. I did see 260 in Dayton last week.
Hillsboro's 250s.
Wow.
Yeah, it was in the 250s when we were up or down in the Hocking area. Yeah.
Now,
Well, the cartel had
over in the
Over
Hocking
down.
area.
Yeah. And we'll be there this weekend as well.
I don't understand this, but usually everybody kind of keeps their gas prices the same. But I always check out the 3, up there by the point there.
Yep.
And always the Marathon's always cheaper, or Sunoco or whatever it is now.
Well, especially I think what do you?
I
buy
thought
on
you did,
Tuesday?
Sean.
If you buy them on Tuesday, you get 10 cents off.
No, if you buy any day there, you get 5
But
cents.
you pay cash.
Yeah, you got to pay cash.
Right, okay.
Now, in Sabina, at where it got robbed, the Food Mart, you get 10 cents off if you pay cash every day.
There's where he's going to be, Charlie.
Okay, so you'll be singing there. Is that Saturday night or Friday night? What are you doing? I might come see you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
City Bar and Grill, that'd be a good place.
Yeah, well, we got to find some place to eat anyhow. So, okay, where was I going? I got thrown
You're going
off
to
there.
Nashville.
No,
No,
I have to be
before
quick.
gas.
Oh,
Talking
gas.
about gas prices.
Duke prices. Duke out at out by the Elks, the Duchess, whatever.
Right.
It used to be the Duke.
Duke and
Now they call it
Duchess
the
or whatever,
Duchess.
yeah.
Yeah. Good gas too. It's BP gas. 272 this morning. Wow. So I'll probably fill up there on the way back home.
246 at Walmart in Hillsborough.
246 Walmart in Hillsborough. 272 though. I mean that's. But then you come up here and like Speedway's 290 something, UDF's like 289, and then the colleges is 285. Or, the Sunoco is like 285. I don't get it.
The cartel will send their hitmen out there and they'll raise their prices.
I tell you what, this cartel is scary, guys. I mean, especially if they've already infiltrated, like through Biden's administration. I tell you, there is going to be something bad happening pretty soon. I don't know what it's going to be. But there's going to be they say the next terror attack 9/11 will pale in comparison. And I kind of hate to say it, but I kind of believe that. All right, it is time for a break. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Hello, Troy Bach at Car Express. Want to wish Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse best of luck. Thank you for supporting local businesses. You can check us out online at Car Express. That's CarXpressWCH.com. We're at 321 South Elm Street in Washington Courthouse. Stop in or apply online.
Who says living with labels is a bad thing? Especially bright, easy to read labels with a large font.
When one man's drinking fountain is another man's bidet.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
All the pretend news to fill your day.
Trust your most unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Yeah, not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
All right, we're back. And it's still 45 degrees. 45, Jerry, 45.
45.
It's not going up from 45. Yeah, Uncle Punky over here, Mark Michael, he is a weights and measures guy. He used to work for Clinton County. Now he works part-time a little bit for Fayette County.
How much you weigh, Uncle Punky?
Yeah, what do you weigh,
Yeah.
Uncle Punky?
2:13 in the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Is that before or after the Constitutional?
Before.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I'm just asking. I thought I said it in a very
I thought we
professional
already had
manner.
that discussion before. We
That was
on
my
the air.
Constitutional.
Yeah, well, I've had enough constitutional talk here.
I'm just glad to have a constitutional. Let's put it that way. All right. Jerry was just complaining that he used to be able to get 6, and I don't know. I think maybe it was a good deal. He could get a 6 gallons worth of gas in his 5-gallon can.
Well, the thing of it was, the pump setup,
Yeah.
there was something wrong with the pump. And
So does that happen much? Do you ever catch people and go, "No, baby, no, you got to quit selling gas
Well,
right now"?
I have an actual certified test measure,
Yeah.
so there's no wiggle room on it. So it's just like you buy a car from local car dealer and it says it's got a 22-gallon tank. You can fill it 24, probably.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We do not have bumper stickers, Jake, but we might do something like a window decal.
it's like a-
Your cups are ready, and I told her I'd pick them up
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
shuts off, leave it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
Because she's got some trophies for me, and plus she's done.
It's closed.
She's not taking any new orders. I'm gonna give her one last order, and she's done.
Did she sell?
No, she's
just
not
gonna
happy.
shut down?
She's gonna shut her down. Talking about a leisure time banner. Anybody needs a good business? They're in South Lebanon. It's for sale. It's not on the market anymore, but it's still for sale. If you know what I mean. It'd be for sale by owner. Nice house business, but also just separate business. And you can buy the house and business. You can buy the business. You can buy the house, but you can't buy the house until the business is gone. Because she's, that's where she's storing everything.
Okay.
But and I don't know what she's
kind of
asking.
What kind of business? I mean,
Trophies, mainly it's not really
Printing and
printing. She was the one that makes the cups.
embroidery.
okay.
Yeah, printing, embroidering,
Yeah, it's a nice little business.
nice business. She's just done it for
She's tired.
30 years. It's time for her to retire. And she wants to retire, and her husband wants her to retire so they can go traveling.
It's a sad situation because right now, still people are finding it difficult,
Right.
just to survive, let alone to be thinking about investing in a business.
She's had several people look, but the thing with that one is it's a unique situation because it is a business, but it could be a house, but it's just, really she's given more opportunities because you could buy the business, you could buy the house, or you can buy the business and the house. But it's not, I don't know. I feel bad for her, and I feel bad a little bit for myself because now I got to either start making, which I can make the trophies, get them ready. The problem I have is with the plates.
Let's buy the business.
The engraving.
I can't afford it. I can't afford it. But I wouldn't mind maybe just trying to get the engraving machine and her whatever metal she has there. I wouldn't mind buying
You don't
that.
do any business with Red Dot?
Not anymore. I tell you what, Red Dot charged me 60% more than what she charged me. That's why. You know? And I used to deal with Red Dot all the time, but then I met her and found her, and it's like, that's why I drive quarter South Lebanon. You know, for everything I was paying $5 for in New Vienna, I was paying her $2 for.
That been a good while ago.
Yeah.
Have you tried since I got a new owner?
Who is the new owner?
Oh, God, I don't know what her name is.
Well, if you're down there, throw my name in there. Say, hey, I got a guy. He didn't realize you're under new ownership, but he might want to come see you get some plates made, because I am going to have to find somebody else. But see, I let my trophies go when I sell them to the car shows. I only charge them $5. Now I got over $2 in them because I got the $2 for the plate, my gas money down there and back. I mean, I'm not making really any money on them at all. So, but I might have to start charging more. And if I have to charge more, well, I'll just get new trophies probably at that point. But even though my used trophies can be big, and the new trophies might be the size of that coffee cup.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off. So who is the new owner? You don't know?
No.
I'd be curious to know. So yeah, if you can find out that information. Now the guy over there, is he still working there? No, I know the one guy died, the owner, but is the other guy that worked for him still working there?
I don't think he is.
Is this something that you guys can talk about off?
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you, he's a good guy. Plus, he had a food truck.
You know, like a bunch of old women there. Well, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to get them pissed off.
There you go.
There you go.
Already took their voting rights away.
Yeah, now you're calling them all old. Well, no, it's a local business. So, Red Dot Trophies, and they've been there for 100 years. I wonder how long they have been there.
Been there a long time.
40 or 50 years, I bet. They've been there since I was in high school. Now I graduated high school in '82, so that's 40 some years, probably 50 years, I bet. You guys all like do a little proclamation for them or something. New Vienna
I'm
Council.
almost rooting for a game right now, Charlie. You guys are boring the shit out of me.
we would have played a game at 9, but we're waiting. So, sorry.
I'm going to fall asleep.
All right. Well, Rick,
Let's
you don't
pick it
want
up a little bit.
us. You don't want us to talk about politics. Although, did you see Trump's cabinet meeting?
It was live, wasn't it?
He had a lot of it live, yeah.
Good.
And man, what a group of people. Really, you think about the group of people he's assembled. Yeah,
It is a very diverse, interesting cabinet. That's for
yes.
sure.
And a lot of knowledge there. And I tell you what, some of these Democrats, if I'm those Democrats, I'm shaking in my boots right now.
There's a Democrat in the cabinet.
Yeah, Pam
There's actually a
two.
couple. Yeah.
Too. But Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino and Kash Patel, I just can't wait. I'm waiting with bated breath to see what they do.
Well, I knew a lot about Pam Bondi because my ex-wife, they lived in a gated community in Tampa, and Pam was in that gated community, and she used to come over every morning, and Sydney said that she'd come over and have coffee with her mom and that.
That's
they,
wild.
They talk their politics and all that. But she always said she was a spitfire, and I guess she is.
Did you see Trump at the White House the other day? There's a tour going through, and he goes down and greets the tour and starts talking to all the people.
Yeah, he just went. But that's Donald Trump.
That's good
That's
stuff.
the way he is.
Well, and then when he got ready to leave, all of them started chanting USA, 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 which wasn't he?
Well, one thing's for certain. We are living in interesting times.
Oh boy.
We are living in interesting
And I
times.
think it's going to get more interesting.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's going to get the next year or two, and The thing I hate though is when Facebook puts all this stuff up there, and half of it you can't even believe. You know, it's
Well, and that's not necessarily Facebook's problem.
no, but
We're living in, AI and all the other stuff that I mean, look at your profile picture. That's
I know, isn't
about
it
as
funny?
AI as it gets.
yeah, but it's intentional.
Charlie the catfisher, folks.
No, it's intentional.
Look at his profile picture. He's a big catfisher now.
No, it's mine. At least I make it intentional. You know, I'm not trying to fool anybody.
Yeah, Dick Stifler's saying he can't understand all of a sudden why we're having all these near misses at airports and things like that. And it makes you kind of want to think, is some of this purposeful?
You know what? I think a lot of it is. I think a lot of it just wasn't being reported.
And that's
Not
possible.
the crashes.
You're right. That's possible because Buttigieg was a terrible transportation.
I just think a lot of it probably wasn't being reported. But I tell you what, you got handed to that Southwest Airlines pilot the other day. Man, coming in, and there comes that stupid plane across. I don't know how he didn't see him. You know, I just don't know how. You know, he's right there. It's a big 737. How can you not see that?
Kind of like the helicopter running into the other plane, you know. How do you miss it?
I've seen several helicopters flying around our area lately, and they weren't necessarily air care. I don't know what they're
You
doing.
mean like the black type?
No, they weren't. They
Well, I
weren't
mean,
military.
when I used to live, out off Gurneyville, we had.
Well, you got that airport right there.
Yeah, they were always doing training, and they were rappelling down ropes and all. They used that for a lot of training there. Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't know what was that. One day I was home sick there. There was a helicopter went over the house, and I don't know what kind it was, but it shook the whole house when it went over.
Really?
What
Probably
in
one of
the
those
hell
army
was
ones.
that?
I know when I was band director at Greenfield, we always had low flying military aircraft because that was like part of Wright-Patterson's airspace.
Oh yeah.
Training
yeah.
zone.
My God.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you get sonic booms every
Yes.
once in a while.
When,
they go over.
Yeah, when I was in Beaver Creek growing up, that we were right there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Down where I grew up, they used to fly jets down the valley. They would come in and come down between the hills and fly down that valley down through there. It was crazy.
That'd be neat though, wouldn't it?
I mean, you could literally. I have literally looked out, because we lived up on the hill pretty good, and I have literally seen them even. They weren't supposed to fly that low, but they didn't care, and literally you could, and it was gone.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So Anthony lives by Rickenbacker.
Yep.
And he sees choppers all the
Well,
time.
you're up around Columbus. You got to
Yeah.
expect that. It's funny. They showed this lady boarding a JetBlue airline, and she had her holy water out, tapping the sides of it before she went on
That's
board.
my daughter.
Blessing the
She's got holy water everywhere.
blessing the airplane
She's
before
got
she
all
boarded.
These these pictures of different saints
Saints,
and all
yeah.
that. They're all over my car.
Well, I saw you had a little Catholic thing on the back.
Yeah, she put that on the back of my car too, Catholic radio.
Rick's promoting Catholic radio.
I'm Lutheran. she's Catholic.
All right. Well, look, it's time for a break. And when we come back, we'll get ready for Steve. And then after Steve gets here and he does his Murphy Theater spiel, we will do the games, hopefully. I'm ready. I'm ready for the games.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
They said it could never happen. They hoped it would never happen, but now the most unpopular vegetable in the soup family is getting her own talk show.
That's right. Coming this fall on the Food Channel, it's The Okra Show.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Celebrity gossip and other stories that matter the most. Plus, what's coming to the Murphy Theater on the weekly edition of The Murphy Report.
It's what we dish up for you. When you hunger and thirst for real journalism, look elsewhere.
But you can find us at themurphytheater.org or the Murphy Theater YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
You know, Amanda, I used to have my own morning talk show.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Well, there was a little dispute at the time of my contract renewal.
Oh, what was the disagreement?
I wanted to renew, and they didn't.
What'd they replace you with?
A half-hour infomercial on nail clippers.
When you have to know before anybody else, count on your one source for useless, made-up news, The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Which way you hold it?
Yeah,
The high end.
that's true.
Oh, we're talking about. Oh, we didn't realize this Uncle Punky has a food trailer. What's it called, Uncle Punky's?
Tasty treats.
Tasty Treats.
Yep. It's actually my wife's.
That's gay. No, I'm just kidding. Tasty Treats. What we name is something cool.
That's her name. That's
Cool treat.
yeah.
Cool Treats. That's
Yeah.
better than
Ooh, there we
Tasty
go.
Treats.
Yeah.
Because Tasty Treats, I'm thinking ice cream.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know about you. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
So you're
Taco treats.
taco treats. There,
There
you
we
go.
go.
Yeah. Taco treats or
Made with real dog.
there you
Yeah.
go. Mexican. I probably better not name it Mexican. I don't know what you'd name it. American tacos. There you go.
Yeah.
Instead of Gulf
Ooh,
of
there we
Mexico,
go. Yeah.
Gulf of America, American tacos. There you go. All righty then. Let's see. Where are we going here? Where are we going? Food trailers. Clinton Blacker has this. Now, do you have to measure stuff for the food trailers too?
Not usually, because it's usually ready to go. You
No,
know.
I'm talking about for your other job, weights and measures.
No, usually I don't, and food production's kind of out of my realm.
That's the health department that would
Yeah.
be checking
Right.
food trucks and stuff like that.
Right. Now, do they check every time you set up or
No, not
just
the,
like once a month?
There's not really any way they can check
Yeah.
every time you set up.
I don't know how it works. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I think they can be called in anytime.
They can be called in anytime.
Yes. Yeah, and it's kind of like me too. I can be called in.
Roscoe Pico Treats.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like Roscoe's Pizza like that though, Jake.
Yeah,
That's
well,
my
I
problem.
don't know, but yeah. Pico Treats, maybe that's good.
It is still 45 degrees out. And don't forget, I just want to remind you guys, Monday night, that's going to be a treat for people here in Wilmington. If you like jazz music, yeah, Dayton Jazz Orchestra's performing 7 o'clock, free. So you should go check that out.
And this Sunday on Campus Nation.
That's right, this
3:30,
Sunday.
We will be on the air live from the Combo Center in Athens, Ohio. And we'll be bringing you Miami Trace Panther basketball. They're 23-0, and they are working their way up to a state title.
And don't forget, we are trying to go through the change. We're changing from Facebook to YouTube.
Right.
And you can go on, I guess you can go on YouTube right now, but Jerry said he couldn't find it.
Yeah, Gary's a confused man.
Jerry, so you can go
Get on YouTube to begin with,
get on YouTube to begin with.
and then search on YouTube. Make sure you're searching on YouTube.
Wake Up
For
Wilmington.
Wake Up Wilmington.
Yes.
And then you can like and subscribe. And
He says, he just couldn't find today's show.
And today it showed me other shows, but it didn't.
It
say
showed
anything
shows
was
from the
live.
past.
It didn't say anything was live.
yeah. I haven't actually checked to see whether I can go live on YouTube, but I know we had Michelle on. See, when it comes up on the iPad, if you're on YouTube, it's in red
Right.
on my screen.
And Facebook's
If you're on
blue.
Facebook, it's blue. And it wasn't Michelle, it was
Well, Michelle was doing both yesterday.
it was Adventures Through Time, which is Jake,
Jake, yeah.
but it was coming up red. So
So
obviously,
Jake, could you watch it on YouTube
the other
today?
thing is when the stream connects, it tells me I'm connected to Facebook and to YouTube. So yes, we're
So
live.
Jerry just can't figure it out.
Well, that's Jerry. He had a problem with Facebook when we started this. Remember?
Oh, well, there's Wake Up Wilmington right there. Or was that yesterday's show?
19 hours ago.
19 hours. Well, click
Well,
on that one.
Yeah, and what that's pulling up is probably Wilmington Community Broadcasting.
There's
There
on
it
Wake
is.
Up Wilmington.
Which did
You found it?
And they have the little red circle and all that. And it says,
Wait a minute.
50 seconds.
We're just trying to figure it out too, folks. So any help you can give us, we appreciate
but
it.
it's best that it's done ahead of time. And what we will emphasize is until more people subscribe and are on YouTube, you won't see many comments or streams or anything like that. So you just have to, you have to go on faith, because the change will happen eventually, probably April the 1st.
Hopefully April the 1st.
Or
we're
around
gonna do it.
April, whatever.
And that's not a
I don't
joke.
even know if the 1st is on a Monday.
Well, let me see.
What show
April
number is
1st
this,
is
Rick?
on a Tuesday.
What show number is this?
155.
157, I think, today.
This is yesterday.
Today's 157.
So you got yesterday's coming up. Anybody able to watch the show on YouTube today? Just put yes on YouTube. Yeah, but come back to Facebook and say yes on YouTube.
Like I said, Jake's been on YouTube.
Right.
In fact, he's on it right now. He says, I see it.
Okay, so Jake is on YouTube and sees it.
Todd May is on standalone HDMI boxes that will stream to multiple platforms. Easy peasy.
What's this say?
And Michelle is saying hello on Facebook Live. So here, we'll pull that up so you can see.
And see, I don't have that coming on mine.
Well,
Ava
that's 'cause you're
Media.
not- okay, so, but see, I get both streams. You don't.
Yeah.
So there's Michelle.
Oh, she's on YouTube.
She's on YouTube.
Okay.
That's the red that you
Yeah.
see. And she comes up red. And here's Jake. He's on YouTube.
Yep.
And he says yes. And this is Todd. And he's on Facebook. See,
Yeah.
the Facebook logo.
Todd put something on there yesterday on Facebook about how the county is running these license plate detectors.
Oh, here we go. Michelle's on both again.
So, have you guys heard about that? License plate detectors? So they can kind of track where you're going?
I thought that was illegal in Ohio.
According to Todd May, he said there was people out on 71 doing it yesterday. So, search for live.
Yeah.
Wake Up Wilmington.
Well, when you're on YouTube, search for live. And all the live programs will come up, and one of them will be ours.
So go live. Search
And
for
Jake says
live.
he sees both as well. And he and Michelle have
Go to
been
YouTube,
bouncing
search
back and
live.
forth between Facebook, or they're on Facebook,
YouTube.
both of them.
Search live.
They're getting two times the
And
fun.
we're telling you this, folks, because if you're having a problem with it, maybe this will help you figure out how to get there.
Well, I went
So
to see what my subscriptions were.
we'll just go
Todd
live.
says this is in Warren County, Charlie.
Oh, it was in Warren County? I don't think you said that yesterday on your Facebook post. But I did see the Facebook post.
But I thought the readers were illegal.
Rick says it's illegal.
No, I said I thought they were. I don't know if it is,
Rick thinks it's illegal.
at least in Ohio. Just like, remember they were trying to do all those cameras, and the judge dialed those back as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's that place in Cincinnati. They were giving tickets out left and right.
Yeah.
And we talked about this the other day, folks. If you looked, the people that Jane Tukey Johns put on a lot of the tickets that municipal court was handing out. Hey, only $30 fines, $170 court costs though. So about every fine that was listed in there, you're $200, baby. Whether it's seatbelt, phone,
So
speeding,
I think that what happens is, Charlie, the fine probably goes to the state,
right?
but the court costs go to the court, and it's at the court, the judge's discretion how that money is spent.
Well, I know
They have complete control.
when Chad left up there at municipal court, he had buku money waiting for Daughtery. But I don't know what Daughtery did with it, and I don't know if there's still buku money there or not. But there was.
Well, when I had Samuel Walker's, they were making buku money off of ticketing all my patrons with DUIs.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they were getting like, I don't know, $1,100 a pop for DUIs.
Speaking of which, have you talked to your buddies out State Patrol yet? Are they coming on?
I haven't heard anything from him. I haven't seen the check that's in the mail either.
The check's in the mail, huh?
Yeah.
For those of you,
That's the check from your insurance.
for those of
company,
you who don't know, Jerry got rear-ended by
That's the check from the state.
State
right? Well,
Patrol.
the state's, oh, this is for your deductible?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that. Well, good luck on that.
I did get my ticket money back from my concert that got canceled, so I was happy about that. Because that was a nice little fee. Well, like I said, we're trying to burn time here. Steve's supposed to be on for the Murphy. Just to let you know, the Murphy Theater this weekend is rented out by East Clinton. They're having their musical show this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. They're putting on Elf. So if you want to come see Elf.
Another interesting thing that I have noticed, because it seems like that a lot of these businesses are getting more and more abusive when they have your financial information. For instance, Verizon, I always, when it was time to pay my bill,
Yeah.
I always went and paid the bill.
Right.
Now they're taking it out, no matter, they don't even tell me. They're taking, for instance, it's supposed to be due on the 10th of the month.
Yeah.
So it's next month on the 10th.
Right.
They took it out this morning.
Oh, that's not right. It's
I
supposed to
know.
be the same date.
It's like, yeah, I mean, they're all getting very emboldened. Once they have your financial information.
They don't get
have-
mine.
Yeah.
I pay most of my bills that way I don't forget. You know.
Why? I hesitate to give them my
I actually
information anymore.
subscribed. And
They
went
got
on.
it.
Yeah.
Trust me, they got it.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not. Jerry Keplinger's watching 3 times now. So did you find it
I think so.
live?
Yeah. But, I mean, can you reply to it?
Well, if you're
You
subscribed.
have to subscribe.
So are you subscribed?
Well, it said I was.
Did you like? Okay, well, make a comment, Uncle Punky. This is Uncle Punky live from the table.
Where do you comment?
Where do you comment at? Is there a place that says comment?
I don't know how, because you don't see the feed until you're actually subscribed, but I don't know how. I mean,
Well, he's subscribed.
I'm
He's,
subscribed. Let me go on and
I liked it just now.
oh, well, now you can comment. You got to subscribe and like.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, there it is. Live chat. Bingo.
see.
There it is.
Say hey.
Wow.
Say hey, everybody. Sorry, folks, if this is a little dry for you today, but it is something we're trying to figure
We're trying
out.
to get this worked out for you folks.
And we feel like you're part of the family, so we can do it collectively. We feel comfortable enough in this that we're trying to do it for everybody involved. So did you say hey?
Yes.
I
It
see
spelled it
that.
wrong.
I see.
He spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Little keyboard.
He's from Washington Courthouse. It's all right. So, well, it's about time for a break again.
There.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, there you
So
go.
if he can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
There you
the man,
go.
the legend's here. And
With
he's
his-
got pants on today.
Oh, well, all right.
All right,
Well,
let's take a break and we'll come back
Yeah.
with Steve.
Who says living with labels is a bad thing? Especially bright, easy to read labels with a large font.
When one man's drinking fountain is another man's bidet.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
All the pretend news to fill your day.
Trust your most unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Lights are on.
Come on, Chris, we're on here if you want to.
Okay. I'm getting
You
called.
got it right.
all right, well, you're back. And we have Steve with us from the Murphy Theater.
Howdy.
And I know I just reported that this weekend is East Clinton week.
Yes.
And they're doing Elf, right?
Production of Elf.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Are-
tomorrow night and Saturday night.
Are you in it by chance?
I am not in it.
Okay, I was just checking.
I am actually, my very first
Probably
show I
true.
ever did, the first musical I ever did was, I was Og the Leprechaun in Finian's Rainbow.
Ah, okay.
And there's a line in it that says, "You can't be a leprechaun, you're too tall." And his response is, "I know, and I'm getting taller." So I don't know why I told you that.
That's all right. No.
Did you get to wear tights?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have to, but I wore them anyway.
He wanted to. That's scary. Now, you didn't get kicked out of that one, did you? Remember last week you told us you got kicked out of one of your productions.
Did I?
Have you seen
The church?
Have you seen the Marquis?
Yes, that's I.
The black background?
Yes,
Very
we've
sharp.
been working on that all
Very
week.
sharp.
We've been trying to not have it stretched out as
And
much.
the black background probably tones it down a little for the drivers.
I'm
so
glad
they
you
don't
like
crash
it.
and burn. I love
I'm
it.
glad you like it, but
I thought he was going to say
what's
for the
missing
haters.
is the information on how they can log on to watch.
Oh.
And so we have to find a way to
Yeah.
splash that on
We're
there.
going to have to talk to Zan.
But I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Did you get a new guy to work? Your technical director?
He's
Well,
crossing
we're
his
still I think we're inching closer.
I tell you, I've told a guy 2 or 3 times I think that could do it, but I doubt he's reached out to a guy named Micah Mudaspal. He lives in Lebanon too. He'd be
So
perfect.
now, is this the person that you're talking to? Will he be, if hired, will whoever the person is, be working in the production?
I cannot speak further on the individual that we will be talking to.
But would they be in that
Yes,
room?
they would be. Yes.
Because I have to talk to you because we might be needing that room on Sunday evenings.
A regular thing on Sunday evenings?
That's one of the times we're going to be doing our dating program.
Oh dear.
And we might be doing it in that room.
Oh
It's not us, so take that out of your mind real quick. It's not us. Well, Jerry might be on it.
So what are we doing? Oh,
Well,
so yeah.
we're giving a Murphy report.
Yeah.
So what's happening, Steve?
We've got, this weekend, East Clinton, this is their 34th year doing the show here. Christy Grover's been doing it for 35 years. She said 34 of the years they've been doing it here at the Murphy. How awesome is that? Then the following week we have Smarty Pants Trivia on Tuesday night. Here in Charlie's, there's kind of a waiting list to get into play that. That's been doing really, really well. It's our 32nd anniversary. Now, just means it's the 32nd time we've done it. We've learned that when you add the word anniversary on the back end of anything, it seems to be a little more celebratory and people pay more attention. So it's our 32nd anniversary. That's on Tuesday. Then on, Friday night, Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon starring in Walk the Line on Friday night, our Friday night films, while Charlie's bar is open for happy hours. And that's the warm-up to the following evening with the Johnny Folsom Four. We had them here 2 years ago. It's a Johnny Cash band. Really nice guys, too, and really, really excellent musicians. So that's on the 8th of March. So that's what's coming up. And then the following weekend, we have Moon Mouse, which for anybody who came to see our dance troupe Illuminate a couple years ago, the whole event is done under black lights, and it's a really fun, family-friendly show. It's a dance show, and it's a nice tale of the moon mouse, a mouse going up to the moon, evidently.
Got tickets already. For
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Grandkids.
Michelle says hello, Steve.
Hello,
And
Michelle.
Someone else you might know. Joe Spike.
Joe. Oh, Joe. We miss you, Joe.
We do.
Oh, man. We can't wait till you serve all your time and are let out, and we can see you again, Joe.
They release him.
Yeah. When Joe says he's calling from his cell phone, it's a whole different cell
It's
phone.
really from a cell.
It is from a cell
This is
phone.
from a cell.
Joe, we love you, buddy.
And Jake wants to know when he's doing his magic if he can bring in a fog machine.
No.
There you go, Jake.
There you go.
No.
There's your answer.
No fog machine, Jake.
Well, Jake, here, get ready to say no again. Jake also asked, can Steve have Joan Jett at the Murphy?
If he pays for it.
You know, if the timing is right and the money is right, we can have just about anybody here.
I'll answer that for you. No.
Yeah. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
I saw them one time. They warmed up Aerosmith.
Are you more of a Joan Jett fan or a Pat Benatar?
I like them both. Saw Pat Benatar warm up ZZ Top one time.
I wonder if I would know the difference if the two walked in today. Which one is Joan Jett and
I
which
bet
one
you
is
would.
Pat Benatar?
I bet you would. Yeah.
You'd probably be able to tell the difference between them and ZZ Top.
That I agree with you, Rick. There's the whole height.
Yeah. Much taller.
Maybe something else too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we playing a game today? What's the?
We are. Well, we want you to get your Murphy report.
Oh, that's the Murphy
That's
report.
the main thing, because
On February 20, what's today?
27th.
On Thursday, February 27th. For all of us at CBS News, I'm Walter Cronkite.
Legend and
He was
legend.
practicing that all week.
Gene Hackman. We lose
Yeah,
Gene
Gene
Hackman.
Hackman.
Yeah.
And what do you
His
think?
dog.
And his wife.
His dog.
Dog and wife.
Well, his dog.
We're thinking it was probably carbon monoxide, maybe.
That's what I'm wondering.
That's what it sounds like.
When all three are, you know. He started out in the Pasadena Playhouse in the 70s. And with his acting class was voted less likely to succeed.
You know who else was in it? And this guy was also, Dustin Hoffman was also in that same class. Yeah.
Yeah, two pathetic people,
If
right?
you ever see the movie I Never Sang for My Father, one of his lesser known movies, it's a great play. Something I'd like to do here. It's a wonderful, wonderful Gene Hackman. I remember Poseidon Adventure. I think that was the first thing I remember seeing him in.
Was he in
The
Crimson Tide too?
He was Hoosiers.
Hoosiers? I think he was in Crimson, the submarine movie Crimson Tide.
I don't know.
I think he might
French
have been in it.
Connection.
With
that was his first.
Denzel Washington. I think that was one of Denzel Washington's first movies.
And then he ends his career with the movie Mooseport.
Yeah. Jake, yes, they have volunteer opportunities, which I've told you that numerous times. You just need to come in and talk to them. There's also a gentleman, Steve, that called me, told him to get in touch with you about maybe renting out the theater to put on a country concert. So,
Music. I'm not familiar with that.
has anybody called you yet?
Give me
Hildebrand Hensley, yes. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name offhand.
We hear from, I would say on average, 3 or 4 people every week
Yeah.
about either renting Charlie's or about a concert.
Yeah.
I look whenever anybody gives us any suggestions, and I swear this is the truth, I look up every single act. 4 of the acts that we did last year, I had never heard of until somebody said, "Hey,
Right.
would you look these people up?"
Well, they didn't want the Murphy to hire him. He wanted to just rent the movie out and put Boss Stone. That's what he calls himself.
He
He wanted to rent the Murphy out and put his own show on, is the way I understand it.
Well, he's
So,
more than welcome to reach out.
yeah, this is a little different than just, hey, want to come pay for my guest?
Birdcage, that was a great
Yeah.
movie.
Yep, it was. It was. All right, well, we can get
Maple
right
Lane.
into the games. Have we waited on you? All right, here we go. This is celebrity birthdays.
Hey, what are the teams?
Well, that's the second game. The first game, you're on your own. Just celebrity birthdays.
Okay.
We've already
Yeah.
played 4 this morning.
We played one little list that took you 2 minutes. So, shut up. All right, here you go. Josh Groban. How old's Josh Groban? And by the way, Kevin Martin, we have 4 people guessing. Josh Groban.
Do I just guess?
Yes.
38.
Higher.
46.
Bracketed.
42.
Bracketed between 42 and 46.
44.
44. We have a winner over here.
didn't
Ding,
know.
ding, ding,
I
ding.
stepped on
Stepping
Rick.
on my toes.
That's
I'm
all right.
so sorry, Rick.
You didn't get it right anyhow. Kate Mara.
Who?
Kate Mara. She's an actress. She was in the Fantastic Four and Shooter.
107.
No.
Yeah, what
Actually, very close to the last one.
what character did she play?
I don't know. You want younger people, so I give you younger people. I give you what they star in. Stop it. There you go. 38. 38 is higher than 38.
40, 43.
Bracketed between 40 and 43.
41.
42.
42, there we go.
You were so close.
I was so close.
Three Faces of Eve, Glass Menagerie star. I'm surprised this woman's still alive. If she's not, I'll apologize now. Joanne Woodward.
Oh, that's
great
Mrs.
actor.
Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a great actress.
Oh, yeah.
That was a real movie star.
Yeah. That when they made movie stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've heard of her.
We
Yes.
don't have movie stars now.
I don't think she's with us anymore. But
Well,
I could be wrong.
On my list, it showed her still
I'll
alive,
go
but I questioned it.
77.
Oh, no.
Gotta be a lot of-
She'd be up 96.
82. Oh.
96 is just a little high.
95.
95, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's an old woman.
All right,
So are you, Rick.
I know.
an old woman.
I'm an old woman. And I lost my voting privileges. I took them away this morning.
Yeah, he did. He's been all women hard today.
Women hate me today, I'm sure.
Dean Thompson is watching. Larry Wilson is watching. All right,
Hey, I got a question. This is completely unrelated.
never on the first date, but go ahead.
But Rick said about Constitution. Why did the word Constitution, daily Constitution, become another term for, you know?
I don't know.
Where did they?
Do you know?
Wait a minute. Were you listening to the show on the way in?
I
Because
wasn't.
that's all
Was
we've
that?
been talking
Oh,
about
really?
today.
Oh,
That's
never
what
mind.
we've been talking
I'm
about
sorry.
today.
Do you know?
I don't know the.
I don't
origin-
either. I don't
the
know.
origin of.
Kevin Martin. There we
Kevin
go.
Martin.
Kevin Martin, let us know. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were talking about that even before we were on the air.
Joanne, you're right. Joanne Woodward was
Great minds
95.
think alike, Steve.
Oh, now
All
I'm
right.
worried. I have to rethink my thinking.
Yes.
Neil Sean.
Neil Sean.
Who? Go ahead, ask.
I don't have any idea who it is.
Guitar player for Journey.
Oh,
Neil Sean.
So ask us if we
SCHON.
okay.
62.
Higher than 62.
Oh, I was going to go with 4.
Well, higher than 64.
71.
Ding, 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 ding. 71.
Wow.
Pulled that out of your butt, didn't you? All right. Adam Baldwin.
Charlie, you,
Oh, I did it. Yep. I did it.
I think we need to get a jar.
Adam
Put
Baldwin.
every time you mention Bob.
What?
Adam Baldwin.
Adam?
Yep.
One of the
He
Baldwin
was in,
brothers?
yeah, he's in TV's Chuck. Yeah, he's one of the Baldwin brothers.
44.
Higher,
59.
higher,
64.
just a little bit high. Just a
63.
little high. 63. There you go. All right. Rick's favorite presidential daughter in the world,
Don't tell me.
Chelsea Clinton.
Chelsea.
I knew you were going to say that.
I
You know
would.
how she gets uglier by the day. She's
Rick.
really
Rick.
Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
59.
Oh, no, not near that old.
Oh.
38.
It's obviously bracketed between 38 and 59.
I think she had her $10 million wedding on some Doge money, I think.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
40.
Higher than 40.
48.
Lower than 48. 40 to 48.
44.
44 to 48. Just a little
She
higher.
always sets the bar low.
45.
45. There you go.
Count on me to set the bar low.
James Worthy.
Basketball player.
Yes.
LA Lakers.
Yes.
I'll go with 61.
Beatles song. 61 is a little low.
69.
69 is too high. Beatles song. Trying to give you a hint.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band.
Does that have a number in it?
No.
Hard day's night.
Yesterday.
When I'm
64.
Oh, there you go. When I'm 64. There you go.
Never heard of so.
All right.
Who are the Beatles?
Ooh, that smell.
Who are the Beatles?
Can you smell that smell? Oh, yeah. No, that's not
I
Ted
didn't do
Nugent.
it.
Oh, my God. And we're going to take your man card away.
Glad I hurried to get here this morning.
Leonard Skinner.
Okay, yeah.
Johnny Van Zant. How old is Johnny Van Zant?
7.
He's older than 7,
Okay, well, we've started.
even in leap years. Johnny Van Zant.
Who is Johnny Van?
Lead singer Leonard Skinner. Great Southern rock band. You know how they got their name? That was the name of their gym teacher.
Yeah,
Leonard
teacher.
Skinner.
Oh, wow.
Gym teacher?
Yeah, that's how they got the name.
Sounds creepy.
Yeah.
So we still guessing the age?
Johnny Van Zant, we haven't had a
Well,
guess
guys, I
yet.
started with the age 7.
Yeah.
You know it's old.
72.
89.
72, it's lower than 72.
61.
Bracketed between 61 and 72.
8.
68?
I
No.
was just saying 8.
Between 68
That was my
and
turn to
whatever the low 60s was.
69.
I said lower than 68.
Lower than 60?
Yeah.
He's old.
66.
Getting there. Just there you go, 65. All right. Another one of Rick's favorites on here.
Here we go.
Ralph Nader.
I like Ralph.
See, I told you.
He's an interesting gentleman,
Ralph Nader.
but he's got to be up there. I'd go with 81.
Yeah.
Higher.
Yeah. He's got to be pretty old. You're right.
86.
Higher.
93.
Bracketed between 86 and 93.
90.
90, bracketed between 90 and 93.
92.
Bracketed between 90 and 92.
Gee,
Anybody
we'll
want-
be back after this.
91.
We'll do the math.
Folks, pray for me. All right, there you go. 91 for Ralph Nader. Last one, Tony Gonzalez, tight end, Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow. 47.
Just a little higher. No, a little higher.
53.
Bracketed, 47.53.
That's 2.
Bracketed, 47.50. 49. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. All right.
It's over?
I got 2 in memory. We're not guessing ages, but 2 other people that were born on this day that have since passed away. Elizabeth Taylor. And this lady, I think, was the first lady to sing, help me out, what's the big opera house in New York? The Met?
Metropolitan
Yeah, the
Opera
Met.
House.
Marian Anderson, the first African-American lady to sing at the Met. All right, here we go. Chain connection. Okay, Steve, you're the guest. So which one of these morons you want to have as your partner? You got Rick or these 2?
Yes.
I'm hiding.
Well, it's easier for us to whisper to each other.
All right.
I think we're going to go.
So Uncle, Punky, and Steve. All right, so that means it's
No offense over there.
That's all right.
Jerry always gets picked.
That's all
So-
right. I'm good.
Evil Emperor and Jerry are the other pair. So, since he picked the teams, you get to pick what column, or if you want to go first.
B is always good. B is always good.
Column, or what if you want to go first.
Pick wisely, Jerry.
We'll go first.
You'll go first. So, Uncle Punky and Steve, you get to pick the column.
A or B? Sometimes C.
Hey, sounds good to me.
All right, hey.
B is
So
bad.
Jerry and Rick's going first. All right, here we go. Pinky F.
Michelle wanted you to pick her.
How about finger?
Pinky finger, that's right.
All right, we were 1 for 1.
Okay. Finger P.
What you got back here?
Finger P.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. It's like, it's not a finger pinky. It's not a finger pick your nose.
No.
I'm thinking paint.
Finger paint? That sounds good.
All right. Here we go. Your guy's first
That was
word.
such a good guess.
That was a good
very
guess.
good.
That was a good guess. Coffee B.
Coffee.
As in butthead. There you go. Coffee B.
Those is $2.
Oh, break.
Coffee break.
What the?
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Finger PR.
Print.
Fingerprint. There you go.
We go, Rick.
They seem a
Print
little lopsided.
S.
Print S.
Not going to give any hints.
Come on, Michelle. Help us out.
Print S.
S.
Look, I'm stalling. They're
Print
waiting.
shop.
Print shop. That's right.
Oh, man.
Way to go, Jeremy.
Shop L.
Shop L. So is it shop as in like working shop, or is it shop as in going out and shopping?
It's an SHOP, shop. Shop L. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Well, that's a long countdown.
1. All right.
Oh, right.
Here we go.
We have some.
You guys, well, I'm trying to give you a chance to get back in. Coffee, B-E.
Oh, I know that one.
It's not that hard, yeah. These guys have got it. Coffee, B-E.
Bean.
Bean.
That's right. Coffee bean. There we go.
I was thinking barista for a while.
Okay. Bean D.
Bean D?
Bean dip.
Bean dip. That's right.
Good.
Those,
That has to do with your question about Constitution.
you notice that I didn't take them long. Did you notice that? All right. Dip S.
Wow.
We can say that.
Are we allowed to say it?
Yes.
Well, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
you can, yeah.
Dip S. We won't. I don't think that's.
All of them. Did you see that reaction? You need to go back. That's where we need replay. That would be a good replay
The
there.
answer replay is,
Deep
and that
S.
was right after we were talking Constitution.
Yeah. Dip S.
I'm lost. It's probably so simple, too.
It is.
Dip.
5,
Oh,
4.
What's the word?
Dip S.
Dip S.
3,
Dip
2.
Sweat.
At least you guessed. Appreciate the guess. Okay, you guys. Shop L-I.
Like,
All right.
we're back.
We have a chance.
Dip S-T.
Oh, dipstick.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Dipstick.
don't have it.
Yep, dipsticks. she said it plural though. I wonder what she's meaning here.
She sees 4 in the headlights.
Yeah. All right. Stick S.
Shift. Stick shift. Alex will go with stick shift.
All right, you got it.
Good.
Stick shift. Shift W.
Wait. Shift wait.
Steve adds to the game here because he's always bending over whispering like this.
Yeah.
No one's gonna find out if you guess wrong. and
Well, I'm
you're
trying not to give him any hints by hearing his clues there. Shift W.
You got any clue?
He wants to buy a vowel.
Shift.
That'll be the next time.
Shift. Wait. Alex, we're just going to go shift wait.
And that's not right.
I'm so sorry.
It's interesting you say that. It's interesting you say that.
I've let us down.
Okay. Shop L. I gotta give you 2 letters. L-I.
We had L.I. Didn't get it.
Okay. L-I-F.
Shoplift.
Shoplift. There you
Shoplifter.
go. Yeah.
Lifter.
No, just lift. Lift W.
Lift W.
I don't know what the first thing that's come to mind, but
I don't know. Lift weights.
Got it. Lift weight. I just said it's interesting you
that was
say.
the first thing come to
Wait.
mind. I thought that's too simple.
I know that's
Lift
what
weight.
I kept thinking it can't be lift weights. That's too obvious.
For the win. Well, it's not weights, it's
Oh,
weight.
the win.
For the win.
No pressure.
For the evil
Wait a
emperor and
second. You
Jerry.
guys can win already?
Yep, this is their 7th one.
See, Burnett,
They got off to
get for choosing him.
they got off to a good start.
Whisper in his ear.
I'm sorry.
No, they
I let us down.
Weight R.
Oh.
What?
Weight room.
I agree.
That's it. They won. Evil Emperor wins. Now let's see if you can help these guys out with theirs.
Okay.
They've only got a couple
Try
left.
to help him.
Shift W-O.
Work.
Work. There you go.
Oh, see, I wouldn't know that. The word work is just
Oh, you just opened it.
You work like 24/7.
no.
He just opened himself up for something now. All right, well, this one you definitely won't get then. Work E.
Ethic.
Ethic. There you go. Work ethic. There you go. Work ethic. All right. We had a little discrepancy about this earlier, so let's hear what your answer is. This.
All right.
We're talking about largest places or largest things in the world, and the only one they kind of argued with me about. What do you think the largest democracy is in the world?
Well, we are a representative republic, so it's not us.
That's true. That's a good point, Steve.
Largest democracy, United Kingdom?
Nope.
What do you got?
That was a different answer from
The
earlier.
United Kingdom, they're close to communism.
We had Norway. They are getting close to communists. You see that? Yeah.
But they're not there yet. But
They're close.
Australia?
India.
India. That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we had several different answers on that. Well, look, we're past. We blew that break out of the water. Sorry it took so long today.
But we
folks.
had fun.
Yeah. Oh, you did have fun. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
Hey, are we supposed to go to a break, or can I ask a question?
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. For those who are watching, you can see there's something kind of common. I mean, there's a through line here. We're all close to around the same age, and my hair is getting brittle as I get older. And I don't know if I have the wrong amount of salt ratio in my water softener or if I need a new kind of conditioner, because it's not doing anything.
And this is the perfect forum to ask that
So
question.
if somebody watching these four middle-aged guys sitting here
I'm just still glad to have hair.
could chime in and say, Steve, go with this kind of conditioner.
Pert.
You think Pert? That was the
I
Prel
love
product.
Pert. Huh?
That was from the Prel company.
Pert. Well,
Colgate.
it's shampoo and yeah, I still have it. Shampoo and conditioner together. Now, I personally am not using Pert right at the moment, but I do have it in my cabinet. I'm using Purple, because purple is supposed to be for hair
For your
dye.
purple hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
So anytime you dye your hair, you're supposed to use it. No matter what color.
You should stop doing that so your hair will turn.
Well, my hair is going to change color tonight, I think.
Yeah?
I think, yes.
Does that happen while you sleep or what?
Oh no, but I appreciate you throwing me in the middle age. I passed that years ago.
No, you are, as long as I'm sitting at this table, you are middle-aged.
Yeah, he is. What, 72? 3. 73.
73 is the new 61.
There you go.
This morning it felt like the new 103.
I went to a chiropractor yesterday. This dude looked like he was like 34, 35. And he said he's been doing this for 27 years. I said, well, how old are you? He goes, I'm 54. He had to be using hair dye. I mean, he just looked, and my wife even said, man, he looked like he's, late 30s, tops, early 40s, and he's 54.
Wow. Clean living.
Middle age.
Question mark.
What are you talking about, Michelle? Middle age.
Middle age.
Yeah, we're not sure whether she means older or younger.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
We're going to go to a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Mike, you're off.
Hey you, so check this out.
And it's only amazing magistrate. It's going to be so cool.
Is it gonna kick off?
You think that's hot? Check out Jake's magic. It's awesome, amazing, incredible, and a lot of fun.
Jake Lindsay, his magic show is absolutely amazing, right, Jerry?
Yes, and he's single too.
Oh my goodness, Jerry.
Donuts. Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
Along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
We are live.
We're back, just like a bag cold, folks.
Yeah, over time it got very brittle.
Oh,
And so we're gonna
What they're talking about is eventually, kind of like what Washington Courthouse does, they have speakers outside their their courthouse. My God, okay. Anyhow, they're gonna have music out here playing, and you get to hear our lovely voices from 8 to 10 a.m. every morning.
is that happening out there?
I wonder how many people will call and complain. Noise ordinance.
I'm hearing voices as they walk down the sidewalk.
What the heck's going on? This guy's talking about constitutional. What the heck? I can hear it now.
We never did get an answer.
No, we didn't get an answer from Kevin, did we?
No. How did the word constitutional start for number 2? That's what we want to know.
It's called like a deuce or something.
They say I take my daily constitution. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're dropping a deuce.
Well, it's constitutional. Now, you got to get it right.
No.
Constitutional.
Really?
Yeah.
I always heard it was your daily constitution.
Constitutional.
Oh,
See,
well, there you go.
See, it goes back to that pronoun.
You say bidet, I say water
It
fountain.
goes back to that pronoun
You're
thing.
exercising your rights.
Yeah, you're exercising something, that's for sure. Anywho, Jake wants to love to meet Steve in person.
Well, you'll have to make a
You can ask
reservation.
Charlie. I'm anxious.
Steve isn't even here. This is a hologram.
This is a
I'm an
hologram,
animatronic.
Steve.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, maybe
We haven't seen Steve in person for years.
maybe when you come on the show in the fall, we'll get you on there, and then you can meet him.
I think the real Steve is in a tanning booth somewhere. And
They don't make them big enough for you, do they?
I,
You're pretty. How tall are you?
we stopped
6'3"?
counting at 6'6".
You're 6'6".
Then we stopped.
Seriously?
And now my son is taller than me.
Okay. Are you?
You are 6'6"?
Yeah. Although I think I've hit that age
Starting to
where
come
now
down a little bit.
The pants that were too short.
Yeah.
The pants that were too short are fitting.
Well, Jerry, Jerry used to be 7 foot. How tall are you now?
Now, I don't know. I'm probably only
5'2".
Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie.
Huh?
Don't lie.
I think I'm just under 5'5".
5'5". Well, it's close to 5'2". What are you giving me
But
that
I don't like
chagrin
seeing
for?
my stomach on the screen.
I've had all
for
of it.
everybody. So I'm gonna have to start doing some of this stuff or lose weight.
Well, at least you got your pants on.
Probiotics, that'll help.
Probiotic. You know, I've been taking the amateur biotics. That explains
Probiotic, that's what it is.
it. There you go.
I took the amateur ones. They didn't do me any good, so I had to step up. Speaking of which, I got to go to CVS today. I got to remember that. I might have to get me some more probiotic. They got a good deal. We'll see.
Don't they have like juices and stuff?
Probiotics is coming in everything now. Pop. You can buy pop with probiotics. Pepsi's.
Is that the same as soda?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, though, it's funny. We always have the pop soda debate, but down in Louisiana, what do they call it?
Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't call
Everything's called
it. Everything
Give me a
is
Coke. What do you want?
Yeah.
7-Up, please.
Yeah, it's all Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that
Do that down in
strange?
Georgia.
My dad was 6'8". Okay. Michelle Tebow. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's different. There was a guy I met one time, it's been years ago. He actually, he had several majors. One of those guys, smart and everything. He had a major in dialect. He could listen to a person talk and pinpoint like within 30 miles where they lived.
Wow.
And that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you make money on that, though.
I don't know either. No. Well,
Yeah.
unless.
Like, did they do that at the UN?
Or King's Island. Step right up and
Yeah,
speak to me. I'll tell you where you're from.
Well,
Blue ash.
that I could see like spy agencies or the police may be using that.
I think
to
Uncle
find
Punky
people.
has
I
an
do.
answer about the Constitution.
British upper class.
British
is
upper
where-
class?
That's where it came
Oh,
from.
let's take
they
one
called
day
it
to
what?
constitutional.
Using.
You know, what I always found strange, you see those pictures of the old castles, and they had that little overhang over the castle where that was where the toilet was, and the king would sit on the toilet, and it would go down the side of the castle wall. And then he had a person that would wipe him. There was the official wiper.
A job for everyone.
Wow. That's not upper class.
Wow, that's
Just for the record, I did not bring that up. Just for the record.
Well, I was just thinking about that. I thought that was an interesting thing about the old times.
well, Rick is alone in that one.
No, and I was just thinking, he was complaining about us earlier.
I know, he was.
Where's my wiper? You know,
I just wonder how much that job paid.
when I applied, they said it was a part-time thing. Well, it is. I don't do it all day.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's like a Walmart greeter.
Oh dear.
Unless I got the flu or
Want
something.
another basket of corn cobs?
Bring me my wiper.
Jake wants to know, is Murphy Theater hoodies still available?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
And the book. He wants to know about the book.
And the book, the mugs.
Jake,
the
you just bring all
hats.
your money in,
Yeah,
and he
it's
will
all-
sell it all to
It's
you.
all. Use some of that ad money you got.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Give it to
go.
Murphy.
Wow.
Jake, yeah. Wait till you see his. He does a good little show. Kids do love him. I mean, kids are 10 and under. It's like the Easter Bunny or Santa. They get a kick out of him. He does a good job.
In my youth, I think a lot of people thought that I was a magician because they were always telling me to disappear.
Yeah.
In your youth.
In my youth, not now, Rick.
When you were only 6'2".
Yes.
Speaking of
Like 6'2"
magicians, I don't know if it was last night or it was tonight, but Chris Angel was going to be on Gutfeld.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if he's on there tonight or
Or is
last
he?
night.
Yeah.
The magician.
Well, Chris Angel does. I tell you what, I admire the magicians, but it's interesting because on Facebook they're starting to show their tricks, how they do certain things, and it's like I don't know that I really want to know, but sometimes it is kind of fascinating, how they do stuff.
Well, especially when they levitate the people up off, when they're off the ground and that.
Yeah.
That's.
No one's ever offered to do that to me. I don't want to.
Well, I don't want to sprain something.
I don't want to hurt their equipment or whatever. Yeah, usually the Murphy Theater hoodies are how much?
I don't know.
25, 30,
Somewhere
35?
around 28 or 32.
Yeah,
the hoodies
but for
are.
you, Jake, one time only.
Look at this. He wants
$40.
Amanda to sign his book.
We also have crew neck sweatshirts now too.
Crew neck
You can
sweatshirts.
without the hood. Those are nice. Very nice.
Well, anytime you're ready just to dump them, you need to think about us. We'll wear them one day a week for you.
Yeah, maybe you all sitting here wearing.
We all
Murphy
look
things.
alike then. They tried to do that for us at Wilmington College. It's funny because Rick and Joe, they took them. I didn't take them. Hey, Joe Holden, how you doing? Because it's just too small. The green sweatshirts.
Well, I mean, they fit, the one fit Joe. What was it? What did we say?
Extra large.
It
So
was extra large.
Yeah.
And
you got into
and
the
I
extra
got into
large.
it, but it was
It was a little
I
snug.
would like one size large.
Yeah.
We have
Plus,
large
it's an ugly
XL.
green.
We go all the way to a 3XL
3XL. There you
and
go.
a 4XL on our T-shirts.
I just didn't like that green color on me that Wilmington College has. I look like a big frog.
Well, I don't know if it's the shirt, Rick.
Well, leave that there. Leave that right there. Goodness. Now I know you guys have a bunch of stuff coming, but
March is
since the last print, have you added anything else? Because it seems like you're always adding
Oh
stuff
my gosh!
too.
Yes, we are bringing in Good Shot Judy, a big band.
Oh,
we
I
had
can.
a couple years ago. Sunday afternoon, May 4th.
You may
3:00
like
matinee.
this. You haven't been on here since I've announced this. I've announced it a couple times. Monday night, 7 o'clock, free, which so far sounded pretty
Works
good.
for
At the
you.
college,
Yes.
Dayton Jazz Orchestra is
Oh,
playing.
I'm trying to get the Ohio State Jazz Ensemble here in 2026.
There you go.
I think that would be kind of cool. So
Yeah.
Monday at 7?
Monday at 7, over in the theater over there.
Cool.
Free. Dayton Jazz Orchestra. I guess they're coming in and doing a clinic with some of the music students there and then doing the concert at 7.
Nice.
But I haven't seen a whole lot of advertising about it, so that's why
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
bringing it up. So
We have, we're bringing the Isaacs back. That's at the end of March. On Friday, March 28th or 29th, whatever that is, 29th is it? We have the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
Right.
They're celebrating their 5-year anniversary here.
they've been on the show.
Yeah.
The one lady,
Karen Long.
Karen Long, yeah. 28th, March 28th.
So we're looking forward to that. The weekend before, I'm drawing a blank, March 21st, 22nd. What do we have? We have Moon Mouse on the
It's not
15th. I don't know.
Yesterday there was a bunch of them up there, and today there's none.
I don't know. Johnny Folsom 4 is March 8th. Does anybody have a flyer handy?
Yeah, they were up there.
I don't see
They
them.
turned them off when they did the cleaning or whatever
Yeah.
they did last night.
Yeah, there was like 10 of them there yesterday. Now I don't
Oh,
see
well.
any.
Anyway, March is incredibly busy. April, I do want to. We have National Geographic we're bringing a speaker from National
I saw
Geographic
that.
on Earth Day, talking about sharks. It's going to be an excellent presentation. I think tickets are all $15 for that too. It's a great opportunity to bring the kids to something that's going to be educational and fun. We're going to work something out to where kids draw a shark, they can get a ticket to come in, and we're kind of working out the details, but that's going to be in April. And another thing, there's a show called The Wonder Bread Years, and it speaks to our generation. It's on April 12th. Pat Hazel, who used to be one of the writers for Seinfeld, it is an outstanding, it is a hysterical night. You could call it stand-up because it's him showing slides of his growing up, and the commentary that he makes. Whenever I've seen it, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Check across the hall.
No, you know what? We got rid of them all. We mailed them all out. I do have a program here.
I was gonna say, you had something under your phone there. Red, yellow, and blue balloons.
Red.
Wonder Bread.
Yes.
Remember
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Well, there used to be a show called The Wonder Years.
Yes.
I got a funny story about that.
I don't know if we want to hear that.
We're not going to say it
Oh,
on
the
the air.
doo-wop. Oh, that's in April. We got
We pushed
Isaacs.
the limits with the castle.
Oh, Tennessee
How
River.
was you pushing them?
Tennessee River. That was it. March 22nd. Tribute to Alabama. Those tickets are selling really well.
I thought they were called Mississippi. It's a joke. It's a joke.
That's a joke.
Here he goes thinking he's funny again.
That was funny. Jerry laughed. It was worth it just to get that out, Jerry.
So we are real close to breaking last year's membership.
Good.
If anybody's interested, I'd love to get that done before the end of February, because the membership numbers we hit last year, it took us to the end of July,
Yep.
which was another record. But if we could break it by 5 months, how awesome would that be? So we've got 2 days left to try to make that happen. So
Well,
go
even if you
online
did it
and-
by the end of March, you're still way ahead.
Yeah, I know. And we started a month late this year. But the people have been very, very supportive. So we can't tell you how much we appreciate it. You are speaking loud and clear how you feel about this place by your support. So thank you. Thank you.
I need to get
everybody.
over here more. I haven't made it yet. I tell you what, and I'm saying this on behalf of a lot of people, this daggone flu and sickness, when people are getting it, I mean, you were out, several days? You were out several days.
We had a number of cancellations at our McGuffey Lane concert, people who were still with the flu. It was a great concert for those who came. We had a little over 300, about 350, but there were probably 50 that didn't show up because they were sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them a half a dozen times. I went out and saw a gentleman that was on our show, Ben Penman. He's a singer. He was out at Beck's Saturday, and Beck's is going to be on the show next Tuesday, Jerry. So if you've not ate at Beck's yet, she'll come on and tell us about it. You ate at Beck's yet?
I have not. I don't know where that's at.
It's Southridge. Just take 68. You know where Bogart's is.
Oh, is it a place that requires using silverware? Because that's
It's not necessarily. You can order sandwiches and French fries, or wings. Wing. They have Taco Tuesday, wings. Was it Mondays and Wednesdays? Yeah.
Reasonably priced too.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's out there where the McDee's pub was, or McC's, the MC's pub.
Oh, okay.
You know, behind Bogart's Barbecue.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
shopping.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that shopping place.
Okay.
I think she was a waitress for that group, and then, well, it's interesting because the guy who ran MC's, he was out there the other night too, still working. Cole. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Wow, it's 10 o'clock. Well, let me tell you my final thought here today. This is a good one. It's by your boy, Ralph Nader. When strangers start acting like neighbors, communities are reinvigorated. Ralph Nader. Makes sense. When strangers start acting like neighbors, communities are reinvigorated.
There you go.
Kind of reminds me of the quote, I wish people acted like it was the day after 9/11, 9/12 again. Because, yeah, we were together then as a country, and once again, we're still not together, but we're heading definitely
In the right direction.
hopefully in the right direction, yeah. Hopefully. All right, well, thanks for coming on, Steve. Thanks,
thank
Uncle
you.
Punky.
Thank you all.
Thanks,
Good to see
Jer
you,
Bear.
gentlemen.
Tomorrow we don't have a guest right now. I'll try to see if I can find somebody. Oh, well, Tay, I haven't heard from Tay. Next Tuesday, we have, like I just said, Beck from Beck's Restaurant. And then next Friday, the man, the myth, the legend, our juvenile probate judge, Chad Carey, will be on. And then on Monday after that, we have Ryan Briggs. We got a couple people coming up. Tom Breckle, the diet.